All right, what's going on, friends? If you're watching this video, I'm sure you have a pool that's not so clear. So I'm going to try something and we're going to see if this is going to clear up my pool. So if this works, maybe this will be something you can try. I can't promise that it's going to work for you because your cloudy pool could be one of many different things. But I'm going to end up putting in some super clarifier. And I bought this from my pool store. If I can find some of this on Amazon, I'll put some down in the description just in case you can't find it. But first I did actually vacuum the bottom of my pool. I vacuumed it to waste. I tried to let my pool settle, so I turned my filter off for a while. Like maybe let your filter off for a good half a day just so everything settles down. It might not even take that long. I'd recommend turning it off and letting it sit for half a day to a day to let everything settle to the bottom that it can settle, and then vacuum that to waste, and then fill your pool back up so it's at the correct level, and then maybe you could try something like this. This stuff is supposed to bind anything that's in my pool together, because I have a feeling that whatever's in my pool is just going straight through my filter and back into my pool. So it's going to bind it together, then it's supposed to help my filter it out. Because if I check my pH and my chlorine, everything looks like it's at the right levels. So first you got to do that. Check all the chemistry in your pool, make sure everything is at the levels that it should be at. This stuff says that you got to put about 1 ounce per every 5,000 gallons. And so this is around 14,000 gallons. So I'm just going to end up putting like 3 ounces in. So that'd be close, be a little bit extra, but that's the easiest thing I could find to do. And so this should last me a long time if this ends up working. Another thing, I have a high and a low on my pump. If you only have one speed on your pump, then just leave it at that speed. But if you have a high and a low, I recommend maybe just stick it on high for a couple days, because they say this might take a couple days for it to work. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put my pump on high for like 2 days and then turn it back down to low. And I'm going to dump it in right where my water comes out, so that way when it hits, it'll mix up. See, you can see my pool steps down here. You can barely see them, but I mean you can see the bottom of my pool, so it's not real bad. All right, I'll get back to you in like 1 or 2 days. It does say on this bottle to let your pump run for 24 hours, but I think I'm going to get back to you in like 2 days. See what it looks like. All right, it's been a few days since I've added this super clarifier to my pool. And I definitely think this is one of the easiest ways if your pool is cloudy. Now, I wouldn't say this would 100% work for everybody, but if you have some stuff in your pool, like I didn't 100% know what mine was, because I actually did not take a sample to the pool store. But a lot of times if you take a sample of your water to a pool store, they'll be able to let you know if like something like this would work. But this is not, you're not going to be able to dump this in and 2 hours later your pool is cleared up. It may take a couple days, 3 days. Me, it actually took a little longer than that, because it decided to rain in the middle of me trying to do this, so then I added a little more of this in there. I think it even says on the bottle that you can add a little bit of this after every time it rains, because that could kind of mess up your pool a little bit. Or you could add some of this if you have, like say, a lot of people swimming in your pool. Sometimes I think if you have a lot of sunblock and stuff on, that could start to mess up your water a little bit. Now I found some of this on Amazon. I can put some down in the description. You can check it out if you want. I did buy this at my pool store, but you can't get this exact brand on Amazon, so no big deal. But you could get on there and read some of their comments if you want to see what other people are thinking. But I think my pool looks 99.9% better. My wife says she don't think it's perfect, but I don't know. I think she's a little bit crazy. I think it looks perfect to me. I don't know. You let me know what you think. I'll show you here up close. I guess my dogs think it looks good. But do you remember what it looked like in the beginning of the video? Now I can really see. There, that's what the bottom looks like. Looks back to beautiful. It kind of got a little out of hand. My life is nuts. Also, now that I got my pool 100%, at least to me, 100% all cleared up, my pH is spot on, my chlorine is spot on. Now it's time for me, maybe in a week or so, I'm going to winterize this and close it up for winter. So if you want to see that video, I'll put a link to that at the end of this video or down in the description. All right, I hope this video helped you out a little bit. Leave me a comment down below. I really love to read everybody's comments. Give this video a thumbs up. You could also hit that subscribe button to help support my channel. God bless and have a great day.